Hey guys, we're here at the LA Comic Book and Science Fiction Convention, usually known as the show at the Shrine, or just the Shrine Show, but this time around, second time in 2015, so they've only had two shows in 2015, but we're back here at the Reef, LA Mart. And so it's a new location, very different vibe to it. It feels like it's trying to go a bit more mainstream, a little less just collector-only focus, which isn't a bad thing, obviously, to bring more people out. We love the collecting stuff and just going for the toys and the comics, and that's what it's been a good show for, but totally understandable wanting to maybe bring in a little bit more of that broader Comic-Con crowd. So they had Haley Atwell here today, which brought in a ton of people. In fact, as we make our way over here, I believe she is gone. Oh, wait. A big cosplay meetup here, so this is a very different crowd than normal here. In addition to her, though, a couple other voice actors. They actually are doing something they've not done since, I believe, the early 2000s, which is run a couple panels, or I believe it's one panel, and then a bunch of little mini screenings of a variety of anime and Spider-Man cartoons and things like that. Big comic presence there always is, relative to a lot of shows of this size, but this one definitely had even more than normal. A lot of 25-cent bins, no new comics. That's always interesting when you find a show that has a comic presence and then doesn't have anything new. And so no new comics at all. I mean, nothing from this last week at least. Decent toy presence. Usually this is one of the shows we really like to do a lot of vintage toy shopping, but that didn't happen as much this week. A lot of the stuff they have here is a little bit more beat up than normal, but traditionally this is one of the better shows, if not the best show in SoCal for toy hunting. So we don't quite have the strength in that area that the Northern California shows have, but found some neat deals on newer stuff, Marvel Legends, DC collectibles type stuff, a lot of good prices there, as well as some overpriced things. A lot of Comic-Con exclusives, as to be expected, being sold here with a marked up price and stuff, but a good turnout of vendors. I think it's a win for the show, definitely. Hopefully the vendors are doing well. The couple we've talked to, I think, are doing pretty okay relative to what the con market on the floors has been this year. It's interesting to find out how they do overall by the end of the day with such a focus on Haley Atwell being here, Agent of Carter. That is always kind of the big debate, obviously, in the convention world, is what do the cosplay element, what does the star element do for the actual vendors on the floor? It's hard to have the con without them, and that's our favorite part of the show, so we hope they did well. So we are going to be wrapping up here our little walkthrough, and hopefully it gives an idea of what the show is and what to expect for the next one. We'll be curious to see. This has been kind of a show that over the years has been something we've kind of expected as having 5 or 6 of them on the calendar each year. But since the move with the Shrine and LA Mart and all that, it's been a little more erratic. As I said, the last one was 2015, or the only other one in 2015 was in February. So we'll see when the next one is. You can always find it on our calendar, and we'll do a lot more with other conventions in the next couple months here as we kind of wind down 2015. So until next time,
I know, I'm just making funny.
We'll see you in line somewhere.